Sometimes the noise gets so constant, we mistake it for reality. Thoughts looping, pressure building, everybody reacting at once. But underneath the panic, there's rhythm, structure, meaning.
In the chest while the whole world rushes. Screens full of panic, assumptions and disruptions. Everybody yelling like urgency's productive, till the mind gets buried underneath consumption. We absorb too much to mistake it for wisdom. Carry stress long enough and it reshapes vision, but slowing the pace lets the signal separate. Static starts fading when attention gets regulated. Head in the clouds but the feet stay grounded. Thoughts stay loud but the roof stays routed. What once felt random starts forming function once reaction gets divided from assumption. Brick by brick through pressure and practice, more repeated actions reshape the habits. Less overreacting, more adaptive traction, turning fracture panic into mapped interactions. Attention's currency, spend it intentional. Thoughts gain weight when repeated habitual. Same loud world but we choose what enters. Calm under pressure becomes mental leverage. Signal through the static, structure through the strain. Nothing stays chaotic once the patterns rearrange. Signal through the static, pressure into power. Small steps stack slowly, then suddenly tower. Fragments of fractalized fiction forming foreign measures. Under pressure patterns settle stronger, close together. Weather tethered thoughts through needed mental mechanisms. Making magic from static till the panic loses tension. Modulating mental mechanical mathematic habits. From tragic hectic happenings to patterns more adaptive. Plastic panic turning practical through dream link meanings. Beaming gleamers dreams of thinking past the brink of seeming lupinism failure. Repetition builds the wisdom, misdecisions mixed with listening deficiency. Shifting selective synchronization, separating stress from speculation. Restructuring reactions into practical calibration. Phonetically streaming meaning from thinking turn to screaming. Bringing fractured beings to things seeming less than meaning. Cleaning, shrinking thought patterns, linking, dreaming into reason. Treating gleaming beams from dreams like maps for deeper reading. Mathematically manipulating mechanized matters. Methodically making monopolized minutes advantageous. Philosophically practicing practical pathways through pressure till patterns become automatic actions. Adapting through damage, haptically producing practical statistics with the precision. Ballistic linguistic tricks, thinking instantly with rhythms. Tracking, syncing, brings of links to beseeching, speech and teaching. Freaking shrinks and blinks while syncopated. Thinking keeps increasing from fraction to traction to passive reactions. Split-second actions from rapidly stacking distractions. Spacing the passion inside of each practical passage. Mapped to adapting mechanics and tactical balance. Signal in the scramble, structure in the strain. Static turns strategic, now the noise translates. Maybe peace was never silence. Maybe clarity was learning what not to carry. We don't stop the noise, we sort it and shape it. Don't chase every thought, we pace it and place it. If the world gets loud, we don't instantly break. We breathe through the pressure and choose what we make. Head in the clouds, but the frame stays stable. Dreams stay massive while the steps stay capable. Brick by brick through weather and panic, turning raw chaos into living mechanics. What once felt tragic now transforms into traction. Signal through the static, becoming structured action. Same loud world, new rhythm, new view. Dial clicks locked and the frequency cuts through. The noise